Hello everybody, thank you for joining me. My name is Dennis with Team Exos, so we can get right into this. It's going to be a full body. We're going to do one lower body movement, one upper body movement, and then one core movement, all in a giant set or superset, back to back. Get a good full body workout in about 15 minutes. So, let's do a quick warm up here. So first thing we'll do is find some space, this floor on our mat. Here, we'll start with the hips. We'll go figure four position here, keeping this knee closer to our face than this ankle. One hand's under, one hand's over. So we're cradling that knee. We bring it up. Notice my lower back and hips aren't rounding, so we're here. If you like, you can straighten out that bottom leg. And we'll come here, 90. Open up to the side. And then cross over here gently. And opposite side. Actually, same side, figure four. Reaching through the opening here. Grabbing that bottom hamstring from here. We'll straighten out as best we can. Back down. Now we'll come to that opposite side. One hand's under the knee, cradling it. One hand goes over the ankle. And bring it in. Back and hips stay in contact with the mat. Straighten out that bottom leg. And come here, 90. Hip and knee. And then just open up to the side. Slowly come across. Figure four again. We reach through. Hug everything in. Once again, I'm not rounding up here. I'm just here. And if you want, straighten out, pushing that heel towards the sky. Here. Come here. Butterfly stretch. Opening up to the side. We can use our elbows alternately. Turn delicious. Push down, alternating. And we can come here. So we go into this half knee stretch. I'm going to put our hands or our fingertips alongside either side of this leg, keeping our back in a good straight position. And all we're going to do is straighten out that back leg if we can. Come down so we're hovering. Straighten out, hover, straighten out, hover, straighten out. From here, let's allow ourselves to come forward somewhat. And then we're sinking back. So we're feeling the hamstring first. We bring our toe towards us, push the hamstring, and then we're going to try and point that toe. Toe pushing down. Through. Lift it up. Push through. Come back. And then switch. Opposite side. Tall kneeling. Use our fingertips or our hands. Back's flat. Straighten out by squeezing the glutes, squeezing that quad. Come down. Quad. 5 here, straightening out. Come forward. Come back. So here, on the back of our leg, get a nice stretch. And then we point that toe. Feel the front of this ankle. Bring it here. And down. And last one of these. We're going to go world's greatest is what the stretch is called. So, here, we're going to straighten out that back leg if we're able. Back's nice and flat. We're going to post most of our weight on this inside hand. This hand, same size my leg is up. My left knee is up. This is the left arm. I'm going to come inside and put this elbow near my instep. While I'm doing that, I'm pushing this knee out to the side. Opening up that hip. And from here, I'm going to straighten this arm out. And then follow it with my gaze. Open, up, and back. Back leg stays straight if we can. And we come through, hand on each side of that foot. And then you can either take a knee, slowly walk out if you have to, or take one big step back, push-up position, and then we'll take a big step here. And from here, most of our weight is on the opposite hand, legs straight, the same side. So my right hand this time, my right elbow coming towards my instep as I push that knee out. Try to keep that back leg straight if you can. And straighten it out. Open up, follow with your eyes. Push up position. Let's go 2 more each side. Here, elbow to instep. Let me open up. Elbow down. Open up. One more. Elbow comes in. And then we straighten out. Follow with our eyes. Very nice. Then upper body. Let's go here. So, one hand's up, palm up, one palm down. Nice tall posture. Follow the palm up side with our gaze, and we alternate. So we're always looking at the palm up side. Let's go 5 each side. And from here, what's called a shoulder shocker. So this can be done with weights. We can do it here for a warm up with no weight. So once again, we stand, sit, what have you, just good, nice, tall posture. And we're gonna go shrug, external rotation. So if you think about it, it's gonna look like this. So not really curling up, but shrug, and then here. So my thumb's coming back. So it's this motion here is that external rotation. So shrug up, external. We're gonna do a little half press, and then we just come down, relax. Sometimes you can have a little bit issue coming down this internal rotation. So to avoid that, we're just gonna think shrug, external, half press, and then just kind of relax down. All right, going for 10 here. Shrug, external, half press, relax. Shrug, external, half press, relax. This will also work those back of our upper back as well. Get those muscles fired up and warm. So shrug, external hard. So we're not just going here, nice and easy. It's external, but then you're also pinching your shoulder blades back. And then the half press. Shrug, external, half press. Going for 10 here. Nice. Alrighty, we're gonna jump right into it now. First movement, we're going to do alternating lunges. So we're going to do a reverse lunge, and if we're able, step right into a forward lunge. So we can break it up as we need it. We can scale this wherever we're at. So if most of my weight is going to be posted on my right leg here, I'll show you from a couple different angles before we get started. So I'm here, nice tall posture. I'm stepping back with this left leg. This leg's going to stay posted with most of my body weight. I take a big, nice step back. I'm taking a step back, but not just here in this straight line where I have no balance. I can step back and out. So I have a larger base of support, wider base of support. So I'm here, take that step back, and then I sink down. Create a little pressure on the knee in this position. I stacked above the ankle, so I'm here, and then ideally, I would step forward, and then straight down, and then right back into it. If that's a little tricky for you, chair here, we can have a wall that we hold on to, or we can just go from here, take that step, so we find our balance, and then we go for our step forward and break it up. It's up to you. It'll be a little faster, a little more strenuous to step from one straight to the other extreme, but take your time and be comfortable where you're at. Alrighty, so we're gonna go 10 each side in this first one, then 20, and then we're going to finish off our third round with 30 of each. It's going to be pretty crazy. All right, take your time, be where you're at. And you go 5 reps, 10 reps, and you take a little bit of a break. No problem at all. If you're superhuman, you can also load this up for these. Dumbbells here, dumbbell here in this goblet, a kettlebell, weight plate, what have you. Here we go, just 10 each side. And by 10, I mean 1 of each of those reps. I'll show you what a rep looks like. So here, big step back, There's 1 and 1. That's 1 complete rep. I'm going to step back so I'm on camera the whole time. Alright, so that's 1. Let's go 9 more on that side. Here we go. Taking our time. And for balance and power, whatever knee is up, if you want to bring that hand up, looks a little silly, but it does help keep the balance and give you a little bit more momentum. There's 4 already. 6, 7. Once again, go at your own pace. Find your balance. That's paramount. Okay, notice the leg that's posted. It's still doing a lot of work. That quad's really firing. All right, take a second. Shake it out. All right, and you follow opposite side. So this leg's gonna be posted now. Big step back and out. Okay, and through. There's 2. Core engaged, and find your balance. There's 10, very nice. Up the upper body. You scale these as well. So we're gonna change it up each time we go through and kind of change the angle of the press a little bit. So for the first one, we're gonna do something that's probably a little easier on most people's shoulders. It's gonna be more of a incline press, so we're not just going straight to that horizontal press. So for this one, it's gonna be a modified dive bomber position. So a dive bomber you might have done with me before. It's basically modified downward dog, downward facing dog. So feet are splayed out a little wider than conventional. We're going to open up here at the shoulders. Back's nice and flat. And then normally we would come down and arch and finish here. Locked out arms. For this one instead, we're here. And if we have the control for it, we're going to keep our elbows in. We don't want to flare them out like this and put our shoulders in a susceptible position. Keeping them here, and we're just coming down. Just as far as you feel comfortable with. If you kind of arch up, you get further. But just come here if you can. Wherever you feel comfortable. Pause and drive back. Just going for 10, wherever you feel comfortable. Okay? And then if you don't, just hang out here, but actively think of pressing yourself away from the earth. And your body, you're still holding your weight through that upper body in that same angle. So you're still getting benefit. All right, going for 10. Here we go. Elbows in, you're not flaring. Wherever you feel comfortable, no pain. Alrighty, now we're coming. Take your time with those, of course, for the next movement. Let's start off with some hand back tucks. So shrug up, back, down. Hands here for balance and support. Feet together. Here we go. We come in, and our torso comes in as well. We're going to feel that contraction when we come out. If we need to, put the heels down to rest in between. With hands nice and light. We don't want to round the shoulders forward. So it's nice and light. Pinch the shoulder blades back and down. Here we go. Just 15 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Now we're going 20. Each side on this one. There's reverse into the forward lunges. Take a break if you need it. I might need one. So we're going to take a break, make sure our balance stays on point, and we're nice and safe. Use any implement, chair, wall, what have you, or load it up. Alright, so we're going 20 each direction and each side, each leg. Alright, take a break when you need it. Break it up into sets. Set of 5, shake it out. Other side, set of 5. We're going for 20 total. Alright, trying, if you're feeling able, trying for 20 all in one set. Here we go. I'm posting on my right leg again. Let's go. Make sure we use those arms. That can really assist us. Our balance. There's halfway. Feeling good. Core engaged. Back. Nice and flat throughout. Find your balance. Very nice. And let's shake it out for a second. The reverse lunge can be a little tricky on the hip flexor. So you don't have to take that big of a step back. You can kind of shorten those steps a little bit. Opposite side now. Here we go. Take a step back. Really feeling it on the posted side now. I keep pushing through. Think about locking that leg out as we go. If you stay low, it's really gonna fry that quad. Nothing wrong with that. Just something to bear in mind. Very nice. Take time with those. Next one. We'll go for some T push-ups. If push-ups are not your forte, no problem. So I got some mats right here. If it's not your forte, no problem. What we're gonna do is do a T push-up, nice, slow, and controlled, under about 4 seconds to lower, keeping good posture, core's engaged, and then we're gonna rest our torso on the mat while keeping everything engaged and tight. Bring our arms all out to the side as a T. We can squeeze those shoulder blades together for a count, and we bring them back into a good position, and then we press up. If that's challenging for you, pressing yourself away from the ground is challenging, that's fine. What we can do is here. So I think of external rotation. We break the tree branch, like it's raking over our leg. We get a little bit external rotation here. So this forearm, this shoulder, basically 45 degrees, safe for a lot of people. We're just not flaring that elbow out, that shoulder out. So here, 3, 2, 1. We come up, squeeze, come back. We don't want to be here with this shoulder. It doesn't look that serious, but it's just slamming the head, the head of our arm, the shoulder joint in the capsule, and it's not safe for us long term. So it's here, good posture still, and then we're just going to press up. If this is difficult for you, just use your knees, get up in position, and then start again from the top. If it's not, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, pressing up. Alrighty, going for 10 here. 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1. Good posture. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1. When we make it to our skeletal system, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's bearing the brunt of the load so the muscles can work. 4, 3, 2, 1 in an optimal manner. 4, 3, 2, 1. Out and up. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 4, 3, 2, 1. And out. 4, 3. Oops, sorry. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last two, here we go. Coming up, 4, 3, 2, 1, and out. Up, 4, 3, 2, 1, out. Very nice. Let's cap this bad boy off with 2 core movements back to back. So, first one's going to be dynamic. We're going to lay out flat. Tuck my shirt in. If this position here with arms extended overhead and the back of our hands in contact with the ground, if that aggravates your shoulder, no problem at all. They can be right here. This just kind of gives me a measuring stick of when to start the next rep. Keeps me on a certain tempo. But totally fine starting here. So from here, laid out, we're going to activate our core somewhat, flatten the back, and what we're going to do, we're going to lead with the knees coming up, and we're just going to gently touch, gently hug those knees. So we're here, I come up, and just gently touching. I'm not rounding, I'm not reaching too much, just touching, and coming back out, extending. I'm going to go at a pretty rapid pace. Feel free to keep up. You need to take your time and go through it. Not a problem at all. If you can blaze right past me, more power to you. All right, so we go for 30 reps, but just get as many as you comfortably can in that time, okay? I'm just going to give you a certain tempo. Feel free to keep up, surpass it, or take your time with it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, back's nice and flat, 12, 13, 14, 15, halfway, 16, 17, we drive those knees, 18, 19, here's 20, last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, that's 5, come on, 4, 3, 2, and good. And our last one we'll move right into. That's more dynamic, a lot of motion involved. This one's going to be more static, 6-inch position. So classic 6-inch position might look like this or here. Just elevate it, then head back. We're going to up the ante a little bit. Same thing with our lower body. Our hands going to be turned up, palms facing the sky, and they're going to be elevated a little bit. And then if it doesn't bother your neck, we're just going to think chin and forehead. We're not rounding, we're just elevating a little bit. So we're here, here, and holding here. Now it's easy to cheat with this. That's why people put their hands back here, underneath their glutes and what have you. That allows you to arch your lower back. And it takes the work off the core that we're trying to work. So, to avoid that, we're going to push that lower back through the floor. It's going to make it much more difficult. Activate that core. Flat back the whole time. Going 30 seconds. I'll count us off. Take a break if you need it. But here we go. Last 30 seconds to work. In 3, 2, and 1. 2, 3. Flat back. 4, 5. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the quads. 7, 8, 9. Here we go. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Halfway. 16, 17, 18, 19. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Very nicely done, everybody. Once again, my name is Dennis. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great day.